You humans are starting to tick me off with all your bullshit religions, so it's time I started trying to talk to you again. But instead of telling you the truth, just to have you twist it to suit your perverted, bigoted ways, I'm gonna verbally attack your religions. And maybe, just maybe you'll wise up. So let's start with feminism.
Don't be so bossy.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Little boys hear that too, so you don't get to count that.
Your dad will have to chase the boys away when you're older.
Oi! Little boys get to hear,
your mom will have to chase the girls off with a stick.
And nowadays, it should be,
your mom was gonna have to take out those predatory, pedophiliac, intersectional feminists with a shotgun so they can't sue you for child support when you turn 18.
Nope, you don't get to count this one either.
You look so pretty.
First off, little girl, they were lying to you to build your self-esteem. Ergo, you should either be grateful because they cared to lie or angry because they lied, but not calling it sexism. Second, you look so handsome. I guess you don't get to count this either.
He picks on you because he likes you.
She picks on you because she likes you. Wow, the first 4 and y'all don't get them. Well, 44 to go, ho.
You need to wax your eyebrows.
Sounds like something only female family and friends would say to a girl. But damn it, men get jabbed all the time for having a unibrow, so you can't have this one either.
Don't wear that to school, you're gonna distract the boy.
I'll pretend you're not the one saying this, because, honey, not only will you distract the boys at school, but your self-esteem will be crushed by the distraction. Anyway, I thought that the taxpayer dollars were there to train you to be a productive member of society. You know, knowledge and professionalism. You're not there to waste that money treating school like a fashion show.
Oh, you like video games? The boys must love that.
Sweetie, just tell them the truth. The boys don't give a shit if you like video games, and the gamers only care if you're competent. It's the ones who are gonna be turd burglars because no woman will have them unless they get rich that love that.
Don't be a slut.
Ah, another one you're only gonna hear from women, and I'll tell you why. Females are the gatekeepers of sex. Almost any woman can have as much sex as she likes, whereas most men simply can't. If your average woman wants to have sex 10 times a night with 10 different men, or even sex with 10 men at once, she can accomplish this. The best your average man can hope for is 4 times a night with the same woman if he's not single. I'm even worse off. I can only manage once a night, and it takes so long that every woman wants to stop before I can finish.
No guy wants to have sex with a virgin.
No. Honey, you misheard. It's no man wants to have sex with a vegan. Let me tell you about those vegans. When we thrust in, they glue us in place and slowly start to dissolve. And then they have this appendage that they call a dick that they stick in our ass looking for the fertilizer. And instead of removing it, they root in there. And you don't want to know what male vegans will do to a human body. Of course, then again, you could mean a human vegan, but do you know the definition of a vegan on Earth? A vegan on Earth is somebody who chases down, kills, and eats helpless plants that can't fight back and somehow calls themselves morally superior for it. No, you don't get this one either because no woman wants an inexperienced man. Now we're down to 42. Let's do the next 2 together, shall we?
How much did you have to drink that night?
Well, what were you wearing that night?
Tell me, Mr. Galt, on the night you were assaulted, how much did you have to drink, and what were you wearing?
See? The standard investigative questions. So you don't get to count this either.
Why are you getting so emotional?
Boy, stop being a crybaby. 39.
Stop being such an attention whore.
Quit begging for attention. 38.
Don't be so bitchy.
Don't be a dick. 37.
Stop being so dramatic.
I've had worse than that on my eyeball. 36.
It must be that time of the month.
Well, if you would stop using your Aunt Flo as an excuse to be an emotional wreck, people would stop assuming that you're riding the cotton pony. I mean, what the fuck are we supposed to do? Carry a calendar around to keep track of when your clam's making red sauce? And this is coming from a guy who earned his Red Wings. Yup. Ear-to-ear Joker smile. Arr, you can just be calling me Redbeard.
It would be really pretty if you just made an effort.
Do you see that word really? Yeah, it's being used to mean even more. But in your case, I would say you would be pretty if you made an effort. Then the next guy you fuck over can accuse you of false advertising. Oh, by the way, you could be so handsome if you tried. Yep, that means you guys are down to 35.
You'd be much prettier if you smiled.
You wouldn't look like such a crotchety old bastard if you smiled. Now you're down to 34.
You're so exotic. Where are you from?
Aw, he's such a mean man for trying to find an in with you. Like, I haven't heard that from women trying to get down my pants in countries where I don't fit the visual profile of the majority. Oh, wait. Yes, I have. Now you got 33.
Nice rack.
Liar!
I was just trying to give you a compliment.
Let me give you some advice. Pick one. Either be insecure or be a bitch. Both together is a horrid combination. And if you weren't both, you would never hear that.
You don't want to go out with me? You're ugly anyway.
I'll grudgingly give you this one, as I have heard it from an uncouth douche. Just one, however. But we get cursed at, spit upon, doused in drinks, and or slapped when we express disinterest. Oh, hey, while we're on the subject, can you explain why women double down in their efforts when males express a disinterest and use the most polite of rebuffs called, I'm married? I mean, come on. No means no. It doesn't mean try harder. You know, now that I think about it, though, you can't have this one because in the process of being cursed at, we're told exactly how unattractive we are.
Is that all you're going to eat?
You just ordered filet mignon and lobster tail costing the dude $60, and you have the audacity to only take 5 bites and say you're stuffed? 31. Yeah, that's right, 31. Come on now, you know we're expected to eat like garbage disposals.
You eat a lot for a girl.
Yeah, because after dropping 60 each on multiple twats that think we don't know women actually eat, it's amazing to see one who isn't embarrassed by it. But you can't have this one either, because while we are expected to eat like garbage disposals, if we eat like an industrial trash compactor, no matter how much we need the food, we're called pigs, so you get 30.
You drink whiskey?
You drink wine coolers? Y'all got 29.
You like football?
You like figure skating? 28.
Your drive is kind of intimidating.
Guys hear this all the time when they become single-minded, so 27.
What war on reproductive rights?
Oh, you mean like when I ask a feminist about male reproductive rights and they say,
What reproductive rights?
or I equate feminist organizations trying to stop the male birth control pill to the war on reproductive rights, and they say,
What war on reproductive rights?
now you're only down to 26.
Can women have it all?
Son, you can't have it all. That's just how life is. 25.
Are you like a feminist?
No, I'm nothing like a feminist. I believe in equal rights, not feminine superior. Oh, you're one of those morons that inappropriately uses like. You probably also literally die of embarrassment several times a month. Well, in college towns, I frequently hear women asking men if they were feminists. Though it has died down somewhat in the last few years, now those sexist bitches ask men if they're all feminist allies. 24.
Oh, you travel alone? Is that like an eat, pray, love thing?
This has to be a question asked by a chick. It wasn't a box office smash. It gets reviews from bad to confused, and you would have to be recently broke up for it to be any kind of reasonable reference. Yeah, twaddle.
Always a bridesmaid, never a bride.
Outside of the movies and your female family members, when have you ever heard that? And fuck, I've heard Johnny G's mother yell at him to go find a nice girl and give her grandbabies. If only she knew. If only she knew. So yeah, 23.
You don't want kids? Aren't you worried you won't be fulfilled?
I'm gonna go lazy with this one and just say 22.
Your biological clock is ticking.
Doctors and women, next!
You're not taking your husband's last name?
Did you know that tradition used to be whoever's family had more prestige, the other took on the name? And no, guys didn't hyphenate.
You don't even look like you had a baby.
Oh no, a compliment. Remember what I said about the combination of insecure and bitch? Well, you insecure bitch, are you gonna pick one?
Are you planning on working after the baby's born?
Well, are you or are you not? You never said either way, and I'm interested. Yeah, if I was your family or your girlfriend or your employer, so fuck off with that shit.
You'd be so bored at home.
Sounds like someone knows you. Or they're a hyper-feminist twat trying to manipulate you into following what she views as her superior moral path.
You're going to let someone else raise your kids when you go back to work?
Fuck you. It's just more concerned family. Next.
Does your husband mind that you make more money than him?
What was that? Oh, a jealous twat girlfriend asked you that. Even still, you must understand that society expects men to be the primary breadwinner. And considering between the ages of 15 and 65, there are only 75 men for every 100 women, you dominate society's views. Wow, only 75. No wonder women spend so much time sabotaging each other. I'm starting to understand why feminism is so contradictory. It's intentional. Hate women for a lack of resources, hate men who refuse to marry because you can't extract his resources, hate married men for not giving those resources to you. Fuck, it all makes sense now.
Your husband cooks dinner? You really have him well trained.
Sounds like something a feminist would say. But I'll tell you this, if he wasn't a mangina, she wouldn't risk your wrath by saying that in front of him.
You're dating a younger man? You're such a cougar.
50-year-old man with a 20-year-old girl. Cradle robber. Or take me, 26 galactic years old with a 100-year-old woman. You fetus fucker. I think you guys are down to 21 now.
He traded her in for a younger model.
She kicked his ass to the curb for the pool boy. Got the house, the best car, half the life savings, and keeps refusing the boy's marriage proposals so that she doesn't lose the alimony. Now you're down to 20.
You should feel grateful you were catcalled.
Hate to say it, but men have been getting this for decades, but nobody wants to listen and believe. 19.
Do you feel fulfilled that you were just a stay-at-home mom?
First, sounds like a feminist running that guilt trip, but stay-at-home dads get this too, with more disdain.
Isn't that outfit a little young for you?
I know a shit ton of male punks, rivet heads, goths, and metalheads as old as 60 who get this, so y'all only get 17.
You still wear makeup? How adorable.
Where the fuck are you from?
You must have been beautiful when you were younger.
You must have been a hunk when you were younger. Ah, the miserable twat started with 48, but only get to keep 16 of them to themselves.
Right? This misogynist is only letting us have 33% because we didn't earn the rest.
I'm the Vater, Morbito Rajni, and I want to let you bigots know. If you get past the tipping point, and I see you're close to extraterrestrial colonization, I'm gonna kill the fucking planet before you can get off of it. Good fucking bye.